down in the dirt. Been real bad.
Well, spring is finally getting here in Wisconsin. My grass is just about ready to mow for the first time. Managed to get all the leaves picked up. Got all the sticks and twigs and all that other stuff from all these trees picked up. So I'm starting to get interested in mowers too. I had the X-Mark in. We did a few little tune-up to that, make sure that's ready to go for the year. And this year, I'm going to spend a little more time with cordless electric lawn and garden tools. Last year I did a little bit with string trimmers. I do have some blowers around here that we'll test this year, and we're going to do some mowers. I'm going to pretty much stick with the self-propelled top of the line machines. Husqvarna. Who else? You probably want to see the Ego. We'll see if we can get a Ryobi or not. Today I picked up the new Toro. It's the 60 volt flex force system that Toro's just introduced. This one in the box is the 60 volt flex force personal pace with SMARTSTOW. I ordered it with a 7.5 amp hour batteries because I also want to test out the snowblower later on this fall, and it doesn't hurt to have, I know it doesn't hurt to have big batteries for snowblower use. So it comes either as a bare tool with a 6 amp battery and quick charger, or with the 7.5 amp battery and quick charger. I bought this from my local Toro dealer, and I asked them to keep it in the box so we can do an unboxing here, see what you get if you buy it from Home Depot or one of those other online places like Acme Tools. So here it is. Now let's get started. All right, so I'm going to drag it out here on the ground, open the box up, and then I'll set the mower out of it. So off we go. It's pretty heavy. It weighs the same as the regular gas-powered mowers. Plus, I think it's a little bit heavier yet with the battery and the charger in the box. So, first off, put the knife away so I don't cut anything. Pull this out. Here's your bagger. Standard Toro bagger. And I'll show that to you in a little bit. What else is in the box? Manual. Flex Force power system. 60 volt max. 22 inch recycler lawnmower. 60 volt max means that your actual battery voltage is 54 volts. Just like everybody else. If you're anywhere, if they're telling you it's 56 volts or 60 volts or 62 volts or whatever, it's actually 54 working volts. So looks to me like the easy way to do this is pull these cardboard pieces out. It's going to come out as one big piece. Two handles, two knobs. Tilt this up. Now we can get in here and get the charger and battery. Put the cardboard out. And the easy way for me is to go ahead and cut this box open and just slide it out. Alright, so I took it out of the box, set it up here on the porch, and it only took me about 2 or 3 minutes to remove the plastic film off of the top of the motor, adjust the height on the wheels, and unfold the handles. And so I took and charged the battery, and from zero, this 7.5 amp hour battery takes 180 minutes to charge. The 6.0 amp hour battery takes 120 minutes to charge. So it's pretty fast. The battery is nice. I like the battery a lot. I like the charger. The charger, you can either set it down, or it's got hanger holes on the back so you can mount it on the wall if you want. One thing I did like about this whole setup is the only extra piece that you have to keep track of is the side discharge chute. No other flaps or plugs for the mulch. All that stuff is all incorporated into the mower. So let's get into the mower here a little bit. Okay, this mower is identical to the Toro high wheel personal pace recycler SMARTSTOW mower, the one with the gas motor on it, right down to the part numbers. I took some time last night and went through and looked at everything, and even the cables are all the same. The only difference between this and the personal pace Toro that you know and love already is the fact that it has an electric propulsion instead of gas. So this just bolts right in place of the gas engine, and then there's a electrical cable that comes up here to the safety key. Safety key is kind of nice. It's big. It's something that's hard to lose. It snaps down and locks in place. Then you just push the button before you pull your safety bail on your handle, and it goes. Don't have the battery in it right now. We'll do that a little bit later. Some of the features of this Toro mower that I like: the personal pace. This is a belt-driven system, so when you go to walk, it's really smooth. This personal pace system is just automatic. You don't even know it's there. The machine stays right in front of you. The standard size Toro bagger with the nice Toro locking mounts on it. Real easy to put in, real easy to take out. It has a deck wash, and you can use the deck wash or not, depends on what you like. Instead of having a plug that you have to pull out like most of the other mowers, this one has a lever here where you can switch from mulching / side discharge to bagging. The height control on this are, each wheel is independent, but it's the style that doesn't break on the Toros. In other words, it's a good solid style. And one thing that I liked about this mower, one of the main reasons I wanted to get it, is it will mow from all the way up to 4 inches. 4 inches actual, not just a number 4 on a, or number 6 or a number 8 or whatever that is, on some of the other mowers. This one will raise all the way up to 4 inches. I like to mow my grass tall, and most of the other mowers only go up to 3 inches or 3.5. So this is a big thing for me. There's almost no plastic on this deck. It's got a little poly bumper on the front to keep the deck from getting too beat up when your kids use it. The stow and go is really simple on these. All you do is just flip this lever right here and here, and flip it over, lock one in place. Let's see if I can pull this bag off with one hand, and I can. All right, so I'll take and put the bag over here. SMARTSTOW is really nice because just lock it, tip it up. I can do this with one hand. Did you see that? Tip it up. It sets on feet on the back, nice and solid. They even make a cover for this so you can cover it up if you really want to. Let's take a look underneath while I got it up. Standard recycler blade. Uses the same belt as the gas-powered ones to power the drive unit down below. Everything's nice and simple, rust-free. Just you're familiar with it. You know how well this is going to last. Don't have to worry about whether it's going to cut well or not, because you know it is going to cut well right out of the box. You and I both have to see how much power the engine has, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Anything else you want to know about this, go ahead and ask down in the comments below. I can't wait to use it. So I have some grass here that's just about ready to mow. I'll adjust this to 3 inches so you can actually see that I'm doing something, and let's go mow some lawn. One thing I didn't mention is this does have a blade brake built right into the machine, so it's really nice that way. You lift up on the safety bail and it stops automatically like a mower should. Well, what do you think? It's hard to see. This lawn is not really ready to mow yet, but it is nice and even. I'm not going to mow it any shorter than 3 inches. I just can't do that with this lawn. It lifts the grass well. This lawn is kind of thin, so it does pick it up pretty good and cut it. And we'll test this over the next month and give you some more videos on how well it does mow. I'm also going to compare it to some of the other machines. I have a Husqvarna here right now. We can compare it to that, and I'll be getting a few more. So thanks for watching. If you like these videos, please subscribe, and feel free to leave comments down below. Thank you. Bye. All right, let me put this down, set this down a second, and I'll put the mower back down again. It does have notches for tall and short people. Depends on how you like to mow. I do want to show you inside the engine compartment, or inside the battery compartment. First off, it's all vented. So you got holes on the bottom for airflow. Got lots of vents here up on the top to so you get good flow for your battery, so it doesn't overheat. It has little magnets, little pins and magnets here, so that it snaps, stays shut. Don't have any locking things to break or anything like that. It's real simple. It does snap shut, so you need two hands to kind of change your battery. Let's grab the battery. Let's see if I can change it with one hand. Nope, can't do it. All right, so just take the battery, slide it in, snap it down. Comes out real easy. It's fun to do with one hand. There's also battery indicator here, so you can see how much charge you have. And I'm ready to spin it up. There's nothing on this deck, so we'll just run it for the first time. I've never started it yet. So push this button, pull the hand. I was catching on the deck there, the rubber flap in the back. One thing I do like about these Toros is if you're not using the personal pace, they're just as easy to push as a push mower. There's no gears or anything in there to restrict how easy it is to move. Some of the other mowers that I've owned and some of the ones I have to test this year, you can see a noticeable difference. They don't push as easy as this one does.
Down in the dirt.